My name is Diane Nelson, and I'm a Senior Executive Director with Mary and Martha. And I just want to welcome you and congratulate you for your decision to start your very own Mary and Martha business and ministry. You are the CEO of your own business, Chief Encouragement Officer, right? So I just want to let you know you are part of a very special team called the Shining for Him team. And we were the top organization last year at National Conference. And Mary and Martha is such a special place. We get to combine faith and work. We get to encourage and bless women as we gather together. And we get to provide them and their families with tools to share life together, to courageously share their faith. And we leave behind products with God's word and promises so they can stand firm in their faith and create a legacy of faith for their families. Just a little bit of background on me. I started my business over 10 years ago. And there have been so many blessings I never could have anticipated when I said yes. New friends and teammates, hostesses and customers, a whole new way of thinking, living, and believing, growth in my faith. But the two that stand out to me the most are some of the deepest desires of my heart that God has brought to pass through Mary and Martha. And that is our 4-year-old Ty is here because of this business. Because of our incredible team and just continuing to take faithful steps forward every day. It paid for our fertility treatments, and we welcomed that sweet baby over 4 years ago. And second, we are within a 3-month period of paying off our home and becoming fully debt-free. Mary and Martha has enabled us to triple our mortgage payments every month for the last 2.5 years to make that dream possible too. So I want to encourage you to dream big, believe big, and know that God has brought you here for such a time as this, and He will equip you every step of the way. Plus, you have your sponsor, your leader, and your directors cheering you on and guiding you too. So, why do many people decide to join Mary and Martha? Well, lots of reasons, but some of the most common are to be able to share our faith. We get to combine faith and work every day and pray for hosts and guests and team members. We have lots of fun. We have a special sisterhood that we get to share life together and encourage one another on our journey. Finances, yes, I wonder if that might be one of the reasons that God drew you here. Maybe you are wanting a few extra $100 to pay for your kids' activities. Maybe you would like to earn $1,000 a month and be able to pay your mortgage or pay off your student loans or car payments. Maybe you love the collection so much you want to get as much as you can for free. Well, you're in the right place for that too. I want to let you know as a consultant, you get to enjoy a 25 to 30% discount on every purchase that you make. And I'll talk a little bit more about the free that you can earn through Great Starts because it is out of this world. Maybe you want to meet some new friends or earn free trips. You can do that too through Mary and Martha. It's just a great place to be, and we are glad that you're here. Did you know that we are a business unit of Hallmark and Dayspring Cards? That's right. It's so fun to be part of those long-standing companies and the support that they give us every single day. And in your Great Start period, as a new consultant, you can earn a $1,200 paycheck. Did you know that? And a $700 plus free shopping spree. Let me say that again. In your first 2 months, did you know that you can earn a $1,200 paycheck and a $700 shopping spree or more? That's right. When you get started, you're going to get in your kit a Great Start guide. And if you're waiting for your kit, this is the perfect time to begin. What I'm going to share on this video are the first 3 steps that are most important to getting off to a rockin' start so your business can soar. So if you don't have this yet, you will have received a link when you joined to open it up online. And I'm just going to point out a couple of pages that are really important. So page 6 has a couple of calendars on here. It says month 0 and month 1. So how does your Great Start period work? Whenever you join, your first full month is the end of the following month. So say you joined in January, then your first full month ends February 28th. Month 2 will start March 1st and go through March 31st. So take a moment and write the dates down of those particular months so that you can identify when you're going to have your first launch parties and the dates that you're available to hold gatherings. Okay. Well, I can't think of any good reason why you would want to build your business slowly. So these first 3 steps are going to gain you momentum, excitement, fun, and bookings, which is most important as you begin your new journey. The first 3 things that we want you to do immediately after you decide to become part of Mary and Martha is, number 1, make a list. Who would you like to invite to your very first launch party? And I want you to think big and with all areas of your life in reference. On page 9 of the Great Start Guide, you have a spot where you can list everybody that you can think of. Now it has a space for 50, but we want you to get to at least 40, and then you'll have enough to invite. Continue to build your list, because really a frank list of 100 is the best. Frank stands for friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids. So that just is a memory jogger to help you think of all those people that you love in your life. But also think of, where do you volunteer at? Who do you know through your extracurricular activities, whether you go to the gym or you're part of a dance class, maybe your kids take karate lessons or they're involved with orchestra, band, or running, and you meet moms all the time. Maybe it's your Bible study. Don't forget them as well. But all areas of your life are eligible, and I don't want you to eliminate anyone. Sometimes it's easy to think, well, I'm not sure where they're at in their faith, so I'm just not going to invite them to be on the safe side. No, do not do that. Invite everybody to share Mary and Martha with. You just never know what God has in store. So again, go for 40 on your Frank list, and then pick 2 dates in the next 2 weeks, 2 and 2, to hold your very first grand opening celebration parties. Why 2? Because not everyone is going to be able to make the first one. So then when you find out if they're not available, you can invite them to the second one. And it gives you double the practice. So if your sponsor, leader, or director lives near you, I really encourage that you work together, and she can throw your grand opening celebration party, and then you can do your second one on your own. So that way you'll be able to observe and then know what to do for your own party. Okay. Next, we have how to invite. So I want to let you know that there might be a temptation for you to rely on Facebook to invite your guests. And if that's the only thing that you use, that would be a huge mistake. We really want to encourage you to invite personally, and this is why. When you do that, you really make a point to make that guest feel special, selected, and loved. And let me ask you this. So when you get a Facebook invitation to an event, or you may see hundreds of people are invited, how likely are you to attend that event or feel committed to go? It doesn't feel very special, does it? No. Second, when you reach out personally to invite, that's how you find out if they're not able to make it, and you can invite other options like your second launch party or just meeting one-on-one for coffee or lunch. And number 3, we want you to get used to the phone, because let's face it, many people don't use the phone anymore, and it is a real good personal connecting tool. So we want you to get as comfortable as possible, and making these invitation calls will help you do that. Okay, so now that we're in for helping our guests feel special and selected to come, let me share with you how you can invite and a script that you can use. Now let me tell you, many times, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the individual on the phone. It'll just go right to voicemail because we lead busy lives now. But that's okay. Still leave the same script on the voicemail, and then you can follow up with a text or Facebook message. So here's what it might sound like. And this will be available on our Shining for Him team page. So I want you to let you know that these videos coordinate with our unit section on the Shining for Him team Facebook page. So you'll receive all those documents. Many of them are in your Great Start Guide, but some aren't. So I just want to let you know where you can find the things that I'm referring to easily. So you may say something like this. Hi, Sally. This is Diane Nelson. Connect with them, get an update, and see what they've been up to. And then tell them your exciting news. guess what? I just started my own Mary and Martha business and ministry. I'm so excited, and I wanted to give you a quick call because next Tuesday I'm having a very special business launch party, and I thought of you immediately because I think you will love our products. At the party, you'll have a chance to touch and see many of them, and I'm anxious to get your feedback. Plus, we'll also have lots of fun. I'll be explaining our fabulous Hostess rewards, and if you love our collection as much as I think you will, I'll be asking you to consider booking your own party. But I'd never ask you to do that until you have a chance to see our products. We'll be starting promptly at 7, and I only have room for 8 people. I'd love to reserve a space for you. Can you make it? Do you see how I ended that? Can you make it? And would you like to bring a couple of friends? I'm really looking forward to seeing you. So you've shared the date, you've shared your excitement, which is so important, and that cannot be translated to a Facebook event or a Facebook message. The tone inflection is just so awesome, and to make them feel special. And finally, you are creating urgency by saying you only have room for a certain number of people. So that's how you would invite to your launch parties. What is a successful launch party? Well, as you'll notice as you read your Great Start Guide, we really want you to focus on bookings. I cannot stress how important the bookings are. Even if you get little sales and you have 4 bookings, that is a huge success. So we want you to go for 4 bookings in your first full month and $500 in orders if you can between your first and your second grand opening parties. Then you will be off to an amazing start. You'll get the practice you need, and you'll just have so much fun meeting new women and blessing and encouraging their friends. So at the end of each video, I have a homework assignment. I want you to reconnect back with your sponsor, your leader, and your director. Just send them a quick text or an email and say, hey, I watched video number 1, and I have my frank list completed. That's all for now. I'll see you on the next video.